Kechi was only 16 years when she was involved in a plane crash. Kechi grew up in Abuja, a city near Port Harcourt in Nigeria, and attended Loyola Jesuit College, a respected boarding school and college preparatory in Abuja, Nigeria's capital. On December 10, 2005, Kechi was on a plane heading home from boarding school for the Christmas holidays. They were traveling between two Nigerian cities, her home country, of Abuja and Port Harcourt in Sosoliso Airlines Flight 1145. Little did Kechi know this journey she's about to experience is beginning a trauma that would change her life. On that day, Kechi and 60 of her classmates boarded a plane to head home for Christmas from their boarding school. It's a flight they took at the beginning and end of every semester. There were a total of 109 people on board, including the flight crew. According to Kechi, everything about the flight was normal except for one thing: her seat. For this particular trip, Kechi's mother had booked her an aisle instead of her preferred window seat. "I remember being mad at my mom for not booking a window seat and being like, I'm going to give her a lot of stress about this," she said. The plane, which was also bringing 60 of her classmates home to their families, crash-landed at Port Harcourt Airport, killing all but 2 passengers, including Kechi. Kechi suffered third-degree burns over 65% of her body with only 30% chances of survival. All of her classmates perished, leaving her the lone student survivor. Recalling the events of that day, Kechi said, "We didn't think anything about the turbulence at first. But then it got really exaggerated. A woman in the back of the plane, she kind of screamed, and that got everyone panicking and shouting. I remember holding my friend's hand and then hearing this loud scraping sound like nails on the chalkboard. My next vivid memory is opening my eyes in the hospital bed in South Africa 5 weeks later." In 2007, she and her family moved to Texas to be near Shriners Hospital for Children in Galveston, where she received treatment. Since then, she's endured more than 100 surgeries to reconstruct her burn injuries or make them more comfortable to live with. During her long recovery, 2 things kept her company: her mom and music. Kechi is a survivor beyond simply being a medical miracle. Kechi has found success despite her circumstances. Kechi graduated with a degree in economics from University of St. Thomas in the United States on May 16, 2015. In 2017, Kechi became a global rising star when she appeared on America's Got Talent Season 12. She did not just appear in America's Got Talent, but became a finalist, receiving applause from judges and viewers all over the world. While Kechi was in a medically induced coma, her mom would sit by her bedside and sing to her, she remembers. Kechi, who had steadily won the hearts of her growing fans, proved to the world that she is indeed a survivor. After her struggles and pains in the Sosoliso Airlines Flight 1145 crash that virtually deformed her, she is not defeated. In one of her epic performances, Kechi performed Estelle's Conqueror as one of the finalists of AGT show and received a standing ovation from both judges and the audience. The judges, Howie Mandel, Simon Cowell, Heidi Klum and Melby, were full of praises for the bold Nigerian contestant. In response to Judge Simon Cowell's query, "Why America's Got Talent?" Kechi responds, "I want to share my voice." Since then, she has become an active ambassador for multiple organizations such as WE Movement, Be Strong Global, and the United Nations Foundation. She is actively advocating for various global causes such as youth empowerment, and bullying prevention advocacy, and sustainable living. Kechi's memoir More Than My Scars was released on March 29, 2022. And she works to share her story to ignite hope all over the world within those that need it. Kechi says the thing that means the most to her is being able to share her life mantra with fellow burn and trauma survivors: your scars do not define you. In an article with Daily Word magazine, Kechi encouraged her audience, saying, "Keep moving forward. Any obstacles you think are blocking you can be overcome. No matter who and where you are always going to encounter obstacles. Never give up. Someone, somewhere, is going through the same thing, or worse. Later you will look back and see how you were able to make it through, and you'll find the confidence to overcome any future challenges."